Hello, this is the Tepid Coder. In this episode, I want to make more enhancements to my SQLite3 functions that I was showing off earlier. In particular, I want to make it so that I can wrap some of this stuff into a class. This will allow me to scope things like statements that I create, so that they destruct the statement by finalizing it and freeing the memory whenever it goes out of scope, you know? I think that'll be nice. So really this right here should just be a constructor of a class, I think. You should just throw one error. Let's call it SQLite statement. Okay. So public alright. I'm going to delete the default constructor. When you create it, you must create it with database reference. I could even stick this into a shared pointer. Yeah. I kind of like that better, because then even if the database goes out of scope, this shared pointer will keep the database alive so it can actually be used. Guarantees defined behavior later on. Oop. Come on, private. And we're going to do SQLite3 statement. Okay. Make it invalid by default. So we're going to pass it a database when we construct. We're going to pass it a query. I'll store the query for later, just because it might help with debugging or something. DMT. I don't need to do that, because I'm creating it when I construct. Okay. So I'm going to call this SQLite statement. It's just going to be the constructor. SQLite statement. And I'm going to need a step function too. Bool step void. Yeah. Step. I kind of want to bind the arguments automatically when I step, but this could be an update function as well. Bool retrieve column. Retrieve columns? I don't know, something like that. This needs to be a templated function though. I don't know, I don't even need to do that though, because it already has a well, I'll try it anyway, whatever. I'm going to say type name targs. Targs. I'll see if I can do that. And I guess I could just return the statement, give access to it, so I can call that function elsewise. I think I'll do that first, and I'll get into the more complex case later. So SQLite3 SDMT get statement void. Yeah. I mean, the bad part about this is it means the user can grab the statement and they can finalize it or something without this class knowing. Although I think if you finalize the statement that's already finalized, it wouldn't really matter. I think it's still defined behavior in SQLite3. Let's see, SQLite3 step SVM statement. I think this returns an int. I could say return SQLite okay equals dot. So if this matches, then it returns true, otherwise it returns false. Okay, in this case, we're trying to, yeah, that should work. But instead of returning, I need to throw standard runtime error. And I kind of want to put this into a string here. So what I really want is standard string stir error equals standard v format. Right, and I'm going to say make format args Okay. Here. Yeah. I could just say error like that. Right. I don't even need the line break. Whoever catches this is going to private one in. String error. Otherwise, return nothing. It's exceeded. Cool. Yeah. Now let's make the destructor real quick. SQLite statement. SQLite statement. Not statement. It's going to be SQLite3 finalize. It's going to be m statement. If m statement. I kind of want a clear function too. So clear. I can't really reset it because it would put it in like an invalid state. But I also want to be able to finalize early. So finalize. But then I need to know what state it's in. So when I finalize it, I need to set it to 0. So I'm going to do SQLite statement finalize. Void. Also void. So if m statement, then SQLite3 finalize m statement. I'm going to say m statement equals null pointer. Yeah, and then inside the destructor, all I need to do is just call that. Finalize. That's looking pretty good. Not much else I could really do there. So prepare. Yeah, so instead of prepare query here, I'm going to do this SQLite statement. So I'm going to say STMT. I could even still call it select statement. That's fine. Do I want to do that though? I'm going to say SS for SQLite statement. And call it select. Okay, and we're just going to call it with the database. I don't need to do that anymore. Yeah, okay. Now I need to put it in a try-catch block. Okay, and this is going to be my catch. Standard exception is what I'm going to catch. Even though I'm throwing runtime error. But I don't need to do that. It's going to be that. Exception. Okay. I'm just going to say e dot what? Yeah. Otherwise it worked. I kind of want to do all of this inside of there. That means I should probably just do this. Standard unique pointer SQLite statement new pointer SS select equal standard make unique SQLite statement. But it's going to start out as just invalid. Okay. So SS select. Yeah. There we go. So if that didn't work, we're going to bail out. Otherwise, if it did work, we can just continue. So bind query arguments. We need unsigned, or not unsigned, but a unique pointer to my select statement here. Statement. I think I called it get statement. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and I should have a b success instead here. So b success equals. I don't even want to do that though. This kind of needs to be an int, just like it already is. That's going to be e pointer ss select step like that. So step. Yeah, let's just make it return the step function. So step. Do this step. There we go. I'm back over here again. Okay, so over here what I need is to get the actual select statement from it. SS select get statement. Okay. Anything else I need to think about? I don't need to finalize this anymore because that should happen as soon as it goes out of scope. Don't really need to do that anymore. It happens automatically when it goes out of scope. Well, if I really wanted to, I could say, yeah, unique pointer to select statement, select, finalize. I'll just do it for fun, why not? Let's give this a try. Okay, let's see what I messed up. I didn't include memory, first of all. That was a blunder. Include memory. Now I need to include standard except. That'll give me standard runtime error and stuff. Okay, TO2, missing semicolon. Yep. 217. Right, that needs to be an integer. Okay, 219, no return. Right, return that. Okay, 224, no declaration matches. Database pointer, string, statement. That's true. That's 224. Don't need that. Or that. Okay, there should be in statement. Okay, 232. That. 236. That's I didn't include format. Another blunder. Okay, 238. Was that 240? 238. Oh, it's because... Jeez, okay, fine. Standard equals C++ 20. So 365, I messed something up. I don't think I ever made that function, did I? Okay. SQLite3 statement reference gets statement void, and it comes from the SQLite statement class. I'm just going to return m_stmt. Did I really not define that before? I thought I did. Weird. Okay. So 359. Trailing comma. Okay, 376. I don't need to do that. Instead, what I would do is just unique pointer to SS select, finalize. Okay. 392. Can I not define B success anymore? And there we go, it still works. Cool. So that's a little bit safer to use now. I don't have to think about all these cases where I need to finalize a statement. Like, if this is going to go out of scope anyway, that's going to happen implicitly. I can get rid of that. Now, if I could stick the actual database handle inside of a scope, that would be good too. So, I'll be kind of lazy with that one. I'm going to say class, let's call it scoped resource. I'm going to say I have private, public. Resource. Scope reads. resource. Okay. Clean up. So standard function takes a void, returns a void. Clean up. Okay. Function void void function clean up. Getting tired of typing this. Okay. So I made a class which accepts in its constructor a function, and during its destructure it calls the function that you passed it. So now what I can do is I can make a cleanup function that handles stuff. So scope resource, SR let's call it. SR database. In fact, I'll do this. I'm going to pass it a lambda v void. Okay, now it matches the signature, and it's just going to say SQLite3 close on DB. So if we could actually open it, I'm going to make the scope resource, which just frees the database when it goes out of scope. So now I can say SQLite3 close. Every time I see this, I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay. And just for fun, I'm going to show that this actually works real quick. So standard cout cleaning the resource. Okay. And also I need to include functional. There we go, clean the resource. So you can see it actually frees the database handle automatically. And I could have done the same thing with the statement as well, but I kind of like that I have that encapsulated. It's a little bit easier to reason about. And I could do things like managing insertions and perhaps binding new arguments. So I'm not sure how long I've recorded so far. Maybe I should do that in the next one, because I'm planning on making this kind of like a series at this point. So if you like what you saw so far, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will catch you in the next one, where I improve the insertions and updates. And, right, have a good day, guys. Catch you later.